timing very nicely. You are getting some good stack action going with AU here, though. So he's managing to build that jungle up for Natsumi to farm in it. And there's nothing to scout that out just yet from NGX. That's one of the benefits of Polaris' lineup, though.
He's gone too far this time. Not expecting Xavier to be right around the corner, and now in your dream, you're going to cop the onslaught, but we'll be okay to time walk away. First blood, it is going to go the way of Xavius on the pos for Venge.
It's still kind of there for you, although I believe AU did clear out some stacks. So they're kind of prioritizing that early mech. He's invading the jungle, forcing movements out from Alacrity and Jocam.
He is AU. A bit of danger here. Alacrity going to punish AU for this positioning. We'll take him out. Nice sort of pick up once again from the Batrider. Meanwhile, bottom, in your dream, going to try and get aggressive onto Xavius, but the turnaround is there with the stun out. But do they have the control? The onslaught barely connects. In your dream, unable to get the time walk off in time. That's a big pick off for Polaris. Alacrity, very strong position on that Batrider. Is going to try and move in as Lelouch. Swashbuckle away, might need to pop that Rolling Thunder, but he'll wait for Xavius to try and turn back around. Now with the Rolling Thunder onto the Batrider. Alacrity will just kind of run around in circles, avoiding Lelouch and go for the lasso. Onto the Ven, Xavius, though somehow still running, does go down, but here comes Force with the onslaught and the trample, but the Impale is going to cancel off the Pulverize, and Alacrity will make it out. Instead, they'll have to try and focus down Jocam. Jocam eventually will die to AU on the Chen. Boomboy also being chased down here by Force and that Primal Beast. They should find another support, and they will. Not too bad of a trade for Polaris, though they would have loved to find that mid Batrider as well.
Yeah, would have been big.
Almost within sentry range, is going to go for the stun out, and there's your Dark Portal being committed by Mizu. Force Staff, or rather Hurricane away from AU, not going to be enough yet. They should be able to take him down, but no, the Hand of God! AU barely surviving for now, still trying to run. Look at the stuns out from the Chen. Jocam, he'll get locked down. Alacrity trying to get back towards the Dark Rift is not going to make it. He's gone. AU, Hand of God just in the nick of time. And just the control with the bot tier 1 instead, where Mizu is trying to defend that tier 1 tower. Rolling Thunder Lelouch, he's going to rush in. Mizu has a TP available, but really has no way out of this. He could try for the Fiend's Gate. He's still trying to fight this one out with the Firestorm. He's very tanky. AU, he just found Jocam, takes him out. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, NGXC, they're all here just trying to at least find the Chen, and they will. A 1-for-1 in the end. And so Mizu does prove to be tanky enough. He'll survive through all of this, and the whole team is there to back him up. Polaris, understanding this is their side of the map now, will make their way over. There are some decent wards being placed here by NGXC to keep vision of all this. Jocam will move on to Xavius. Impale's going to land. They'll find themselves a Venge. Xavius still surviving for a little bit longer, but eventually will drop. But Lelouch is going to come in and find a trade. They will commit the ulti of the Primal Beast, pulverize Jocam, and take him down.
Yeah, again, not the biggest kills to trade out. Pull back, get some TPs onto tier 1, and find a kill. Natsumi just reminds him, that's an illusion-based hero. It's not easy to find a main one once you dispel. It's off, and they just don't commit.
Nice swap in from Xavius. They've got the Underlord locked down, and all these stuns coming out from AU. There's no escaping this one, surely. They'll get him this time. Chain Frost committed. Xavier still not dead. Surely goes down, still bouncing around, but it's not lucky. They'll at least find him in the end. But what's it going to cost NGXC for this? Lelouch does find Jocam on the Nyx Assassin. The tier 1 tower does get protected by NGXC at the least, so they hold on to the tier 1. But Atheus and the Skadi of Natsumi, I don't know if this is the team fight you want, but they're going to try and rush up. Rolling Thunder is there, though, right onto that Nyx Assassin in your dream. He caught 2 of them in that chrono, but does he have damage? He'll go for the Wraith Pact instead of aiming for Xavius, and now the turnaround's there on the Void.
Oh, no.
Well, you've got to make a decision, but it's a pretty hard one to make. Force, he won't be able to find the Lich. It won't matter. They're on to Mizu instead. They'll get the Underlord. That's rough. That is a very rough team fight again for NGXC. And that's
what ready. You need these BKBs up. They need some time for that on NGX.
Yeah, that you do. Here we go again. Mizu gonna be in trouble. Jokam, Impel is there onto the Naga, but she's still very healthy. With that Aegis up, she is not dropping anytime soon as Mizu. He's in such big trouble. Meanwhile, Force slamming his hands on the ground is what that looked like as Mizu still running. Is tanky, but when he's by himself and surrounded, not tanky enough. He will drop.
Yeah, with a lot of healing on hand. Ooh.
Mizu, he'll be swapped in. He's not as tanky as he used to be. They'll just lock him down with the Rolling Thunder in your dream. This time he'll get rid of the Wraith Pact. He has the Chrono, but when do you commit it? He does now. He's got 2 targets. Song is out. It's locking down a couple. The Lich can't get a chain for a stop in time. The Chrono does nothing. Now the drag back Force. He's just too tanky on the Primal Beast. He is not dying. Pulverized the Nyx Assassin. Jokam gets swished by the Primal Beast. As they have committed everything, and they will find nothing. 15 seconds for Chrono to be back up. Again, the question is, do they have damage in Chrono? Answer is no. For Polaris, again, they're going to pay their respects. Alacrity, he'll rush trying to get some kind of punishment onto the Chamber. Lelouch, he'll happily jump back in. A nice impale, though. Jokam, he may have set up a bit of a comeback, but Lelouch, he gets out of there. In your dream, though, he's going to jump right back in with a 3-man Chrono. He's got the Pango. He's got the Venge. Maybe they have got some damage. That'll be Xavier's gone. Force will be able to TP out. No bashes to come. But NGXC showing signs of life in this game 1. Has that secondary life as well with the Aegis. That's going to make life even harder. There's a swap out. Alacrity, he'll get caught, but he'll get a lasso off onto the Venge. Keep in mind, the Axe is available in a very nice song, Natsumi. He's caught in your dream, and the Nyx Assassin. So the Rolling Thunder is going to make it, at least for the Nyx. In your dream, he got the BKB off in time. Onto the Underlord, there's a Chrono. It caught out 2 of them. The Venge is down. Remnant is out. The Rolling Thunder, it's still rolling, and the Chrono in your dream's gone. Oh, that's unfortunate. Buyback is there. Alacrity, he'll try to run back towards the east, but it is not going to pan out for him. Back in onto Natsumi. They're still trying to deal with the Naga Siren. Polaris, a bit of a reset. Let that heart regen kick in for Natsumi first. Don't waste that Aegis. Tier 3 tower once again under siege. Alacrity, he'll continue to try and chip away with this Batrider. Swap in from Xavier's. He'll get Relevate tossed up. Lock him down. Mizu with the BKB, getting the damage out, at least for now, as there's no swap for Xavier's to really commit here. In your dream, side the Vice. He gets caught out by Force. Force catches him. That's a dieback on In Your Dream. Alacrity, he'll keep trying.
Yeah, just how good that is. You do have, what is that? Higher projectile speed coming out now as well. So, it should be interesting.
Here we go. Mid lane, Force. Trample, that's a lot of damage onto Mizu. Force.
Jesus.
Pulverizing him. They've got the Lich as well. Natsumi, he'll cop the Chain Frost. He couldn't care less. Meanwhile, towards the south, AU gonna be chased down. In Your Dream, he'll pop a Chrono for the Chen. Just get something. The ensnare with the Aghanim Scepter. He's not gonna allow the damage. Well, there you go, John. That's one way to deal with Chrono. They will chase down In Your Dream. He will go for a run. Mizu pops the BKB. Alacrity will too. They're onto the Naga. They surround the Naga. They've got the lasso. The swap is there. In Your Dream was the one swapped out though. The Naga dropping low does finally go down. They are fighting back NGXC. Even against Megas. The Megas are in their base as we speak. They're onto the tier 4 towers, but they are still wiping them out. Xavier's, he's the last one to go down here. He will drop eventually. But they've got that graph, John. It had given up. Gaben has still given up, by the way. It's still 0%. Right? Even with that team fight, Gaben's like, no, I ain't debating anyone. 0%. In we go again. Swap is there. Mizu, he's been caught out. That's a lot of damage. Mizu eventually does go. He's without buyback. Onto the Nyx Assassin. They've got Jokam. That'll be another. This time, though, he does have buyback. 3-man smoke up. Ancient
Chrono.
Exposed, don't forget. Chrono, it is available. He won't commit yet, but he's got the Ags up now, so he can kind of chip away with the Time Walkers. In Your Dream. We'll do so. Onto Lelouch, forcing the roll-up. Onto the Ancient, though. They need to defend this. The Illusions will fall in. Alacrity trying to defend himself, but they're mega creeps. They are not going to die that quickly. The creeps from the Chen coming in now. The Ancient's still competent. Polaris, they'll move in again. Swap is out.
Oh,
They've got In
no.
Your Dream. Sight the Vice there from Force. Onslaught is out as well. He's got no buyback. That should be it. They'll keep trying. The Pulverize on Boom Boy. Into the Fountain. The Lasso again, but the swap back. Alacrity can't catch him. They are looking for a Fountain dive here. Stick is being placed. GG is called. NGXC, they try their absolute best in this game number 1. It's a full team wipe for Polaris. And they will eventually take game 1 off NGXC in convincing fashion. Though I'll tell you what, John, NGXC, they did give us a few moments where we thought maybe, just maybe, there's a comeback to be had.
Yeah, it looked like they had the opportunity.